Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, B.A. Welcome.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Hero, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Over to the left wing. Gets the three to fall. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Here's Jordan. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Harden. Into the lane. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Harden hits them both.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Now here's Harden. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Sinks it from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Champ. His last outing, he had 18 points. And that one's good. James.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 17.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Banked it in off the glass.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Drills it from deep. Give him 20.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for James Harden.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's Jordan. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Pass to Champ. Pulls up. And he hits the jumper for two. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
It's James with the drive, and Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And there's James from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And I'll tell you what, if LeBron is making that, you simply got to shake his hand, tip your cap to him. That was a bomb there.
Shoots. A rare miss for him.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And now it is stopped right through.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Puts it up from 12, and that's off the glass and in. He's got 24.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. For the Bronx, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Oh, deflected. And he drives in, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Bronx has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. From deep, Jordan drains. Triple. Jordan's got 7.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Lots of room. And again, it's Miami converting.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Harden. Fires for 3. He's now 1. For 2 with that bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Heat with the lead. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Yao. Here's the 3. No good that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Releases. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
The three is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now here's Jordan. 17 points in his last outing. And the three-pointer goes.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. James with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the Heat with some changes. Howard's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tucker comes in for Lowry. And Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. And it's Miami's ball. That one's wide. Left. James outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And Tucker pulls it down. From deep. LeBron. With the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You got to have all hands on deck for this one.
Here's Bird. After the basket by Miami. So they take the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
Yeah, we always talk about the great range Larry has on that jumper in the gym range. Case in point right there.
From about 19. And he can't make that one in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Check by James. And he gets that one. 37 points for him. Now Durant. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nails it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's stolen by James. Here's Bryant. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bryant's got 5 now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The 3, James, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Miami shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Can they get it? Count that one.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Yao. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Nets lead by 12.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
You know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And here's Bryant outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his third assist tonight.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Parker, he's checked in for Miami. And there's a minute 45 left now in the first quarter. No good on the quick.
Three. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first two seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Yes, it's good.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Launches a three. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now. Fellas, I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And it's Bird with a rebound. 35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot. Back to Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. And for the Heat, they're shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. It's good from about 19 feet.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And slam dunk by James.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Leading by 17. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. But if you ask him, sometimes you got to get into it with your teammates.
Sometimes it just builds character.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, VA.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Bam Adebayo. Durant's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change play.
Hero finds Adebayo. There's the three. Hits the trifecta.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And Durant gets it to go.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Durant pulls it in. The Bronx has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. From deep, Jordan. And he gets it to go. 4-6 so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Durant with the bucket.
Had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And they pick up 2.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And Bryant pulls it down. The Bronx has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Bird. Nails it. From beyond the arc. He's got 12.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The story for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Harden with the block.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
Here's Jordan. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. An easy 2 on the layup. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely
all their way.
Hero against Harden. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got his first basket.
Excellent control from Parker that time. So good at taking the contact and then adjusting his shot in the process.
Pass to Durant. Over Adebayo. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 12.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now here's Adebayo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range? From downtown. 13 points in the game. Lowry to pass to Hero. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The 3 is up. That's good.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Adebayo. Durant with a steal. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Indiana. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Bronx, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Now here's Irving. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
Shooter that we have in the league. Irving has the ability to scorch you from there. You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows, but as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Connects from downtown. Parker, you talked in depth with Irving. Most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. When he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the two, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Here's Yao. Here's Lowry. Last outing, we saw him score 13.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Lowry, good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Butler against James. Off the mark there with a three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Butler.
No hesitation whatsoever from Jimmy Butler. Ready to shoot it as soon as he caught it.
Unloads. James. That's good. James has got 13 points.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Oladipo finds Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Pass to Yao. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. Miami has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Howard. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. And Bryant pulls it down. The Nets shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. From deep, Jordan. He buries it from 3. Jordan's got 8 here in this quarter.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Here's Butler. Can't connect from 14. James against Lowry. Back to Bryant.
Hey, get Kobe.
James outside. Clock at 6. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Oladipo finds Butler. Here's Lowry. On the take. And that one's good. He's got 7.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Bryant. 1:56 left in the half. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Lowry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Howard inside. Covered by Bryant. Tucker, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jordan misses. The Heat shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. Rejected by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Here's Bryant. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Butler. James with the block. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. 23 seconds left in the second period. Again, the Heat misses. And for the Bronx, they're shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Here's James. The rebound by Lowry. Pass to Butler. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, when Butler is making an impact from the three-point range, it really does a lot for his game. It makes those driving lanes he likes to attack going to the hoop.
And so it's the Bronx.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. And Shaq, you won a dozen. And now let's take a look at the excellent. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've got James Harden. And it's James in at the three. Harden against Hero. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley. The open attempt. And for the Heat, Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break. Number one, the Nets.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
Irving. The three. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Irving's got 9 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Irving for three. Gets the three. He's got 12.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. The home team on D. Pass to Hero. Wide open look. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
From the arc. And it's Griffin with the three. Griffin's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Rebounded by Lopez. The Bronx has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. From behind the arc. And it's Griffin with the three. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's Jackson with the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. Pass to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. And here's Butler. Give him 8. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Hero with the bucket. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Griffin outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half. Lowry against Griffin. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. From deep. And no good. For the Bronx, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Lopez from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Oh, connects it again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And here's Griffin outside. Knocks down the long J. Griffin's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For the Bronx, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And here's Lopez from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler passes to Hero. Let's go with a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Yao. Elbow shot on the way. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Lopez with it. And here's Jackson, hounded by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Pulls up for 3. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 70.
He is unconscious. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Yeah, good.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Shot is up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And the Heat shooting the rock at 58%. Griffin pulls down the board. For the Bronx, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Unloads from 13. Yao shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Lopez from the arc. On target from range. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Tried to make it in, but it misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
That one falls.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Jackson outside. He tries for 3. The shot, no good. Defended by Griffin. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's Lopez from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Butler. Lopez to steal. Griffin left side. Here's Jackson. And that one's long.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
From outside the arc. Another one goes. Incredible.
Incredible. 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. And here's Lopez from the arc. Knocks it. Down from distance. Lopez has got 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Lopez against Butler. Jacks up a 3. And Lopez with the 3. He's got 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Well, the Heat's shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Yeah. The rebound. And for the Bronx, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. And here's Lopez from the arc. The shot comes out. And it's Miami's ball. Shoots. No good off the glass. Lets a three fly. Adebayo grabs the board. And for Miami, they're shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And Lopez gets it to go.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Butler. Misses off the right iron. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Lopez. Griffin outside. To the wing on the left. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
The three ball. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Another one falls. Amazing.
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And here's Lopez from the arc. Sinks the tray. Lopez has got 12 points.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Yao. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. And it's Miami's ball. Takes the three, and another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Parker, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo, and Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Jordan with the bucket.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Miami shooting it well at 59%. Butler passes to Hero. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to James. This one for three. That one's good. Seven for 10 now.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Yep, that one goes. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Durant. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for him.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Kevin Durant with a rebound. Well, the Nets shooting the ball 70% in this game. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Bronx building an insurmountable lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got LeBron James, Kyrie Irving out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Jordan in at the power forward position. From 15 feet away, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
The Heat making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. And here's Lopez from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo outside. Pass to Ellington. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie. But I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Oladipo outside. James with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Here's Ellington, checked by James. Lopez against Howard. Fires from deep. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 12 points here in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Really like the chemistry and the connection Parker has with his teammates. He's really awesome at connecting and finishing on those lob passes.
There's Jackson with the three. Sends it. Home from three-point land.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Oh, he tries a three. Jackson can't get it to go.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Rejected by James. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That one off Howard.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
James Harden, he's checked in for Jackson. The Bronx has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Down low. James. And slam dunk by James.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grip.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
It's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the middle. Here's Jackson. That fall. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Howard, the screen for 3. Oladipo. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires top of the key. Second chance effort. The bank shot, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. The quick look. No good that time. The Nets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harden. Here's Champ. Up top, Jackson. Over Howard. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
To the wing, right side. To the right side. The 3. And James. Harden pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Oladipo outside. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Tucker's checked in for Miami. And so he hits both.
You know, when you talk about Oladipo, hard not to start with his disruptive defense. I mean, I think it's been his calling card since he stepped foot in the league.
Pass to Jordan. And it's Miami with a rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the wing. Tucker with a screen. Here's Strus. Check by James. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And, of course, Oladipo made the all-defensive first team in 2018.
Yeah, you know, he's really good on the ball, and he's incredible off the ball, shooting the gap, stepping in the passing lanes, takes charges when he slides over and helps out defenses, and not afraid to give up his body.
You love his attack mentality. Never settling, always keeping the pressure on.
Pass to Howard. Oladipo outside. Here's Ellington. Launches it. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, A lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people, and I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Pushing it up now. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Pass to Jordan. Driving in. Slammed up by Jordan.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Yeah, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Here's Strus. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they recover it. Back to Ellington. Howard with a screen on Harden. Here's Ellington. Out left to the wing. Here's Strus. Covered by Jordan. Driving inside. Here's Tucker. Hits a three-pointer. Tucker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Pass to Tucker. Fires the three. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists tonight.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
James passes to Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harden's got 20.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's Ellington. LeBron with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 now. Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
I admire how quickly Jordan gets to the rim. I mean, excellent at slashing to the basket with a lot of force, too.
Now here's Oladipo. He's closely guarded. Pass to Ellington. Howard with a screen on Harden. Here's Ellington. And that one hits the back iron.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Jordan with it. Checked by Tucker. Jordan, the pass to James. James double teamed. Three-pointer, Harden. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Ellington. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion. You cannot let Oladipo get these kinds of opportunities. Easy throwdowns like that help him get into the groove.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ellington. The three. Chance with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
James outside. Inside.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll, and Trust me when I say it now. He masters the pick and roll.
Pass to Ellington. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Strus for three. Offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Champ. From deep three-point range. And Jordan is good for three. Jordan's got 30 points.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Now here's Oladipo. Defense is right there.
And Oladipo very aggressive when he's driving. I mean, the defense doesn't know what to do with him other than foul him in many cases.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
And Oladipo drops them both. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Champ. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and, get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For